Well, hello everyone, how are you? Happy Wednesday. I'm Kenneth. Thank you so much for joining me, and welcome back one and all to Foolish Mortals. This will be part 2 of my playthrough, and last we met, I got really excited about finding a bottle. When I was editing the video, I was like, wow, McKenna, you were really happy about finding that bottle. But we have a task, and that is to find all of these ingredients that we have to put into a gree bag to commune with the spirit world. Close, then unseal. Within the focus, what may hide, the spell will soon reveal. Okay, so we're trying to find a treasure. So, I know where the coffin needles, we can get the rum. The silver coin, I am wondering if we can use this dime, but they're a pair, so I need to figure out a way to get rid of the penny. Something really quick I did notice and try to remember. This. I'm wondering if we can use the fire poker. Come on, Murphy. Knees to chest,
With
please,
a bit of
son.
elbow grease, I levered up the window frame.
Very nice.
Pressed against the inside wall was a dusty desk covered in spiderwebs. And to top it, one thing lay undisturbed.
A body.
Small folded document which I picked up. Along with an inadvertent 8-legged companion. Ugh. Ghost stories and haunted treasures I could handle, but spiders gave me the creeps.
That's a bayou spider. That might be venomous. All right. Oh, captain's list. Okay, yes. This is how we get into the club. Well, the undersigned inspector for the state of Louisiana certifies that Cornelius Knott, having been by them this day duly examined touching his qualifications as a captain. Okay. Well, we're going to pretend to be Cornelius Knott. Supervising inspector, B. Buttersworth. I feel like Buttersworth is a good name for a kitty cat. All right, so we need to get a picture. Obviously, that is going to be the reporter chick. And I think that's what we use the scissors for, is to cut. Okay, she takes our picture, I think. I don't remember how. Shoot. And what do we... Let's go to Dead Nettle. Okay. Go back down to the dock. I swear we do something with this thing here. I'm trying to go off of the demo I played, but that's been so long. Hi. Wait, what do you have to say about...
To make use of that, I needed something to weigh.
Well, hook yourself up on there, boy. Did we maybe taxidermied fish? I don't know. Oh, we're actually gonna do it. It's a taxidermied fish, though, dude.
I hung the fish on the scales.
You caught a pincosa?
Oh.
They're the most delicious fish around here, especially grilled. But you'll never beat Squib's record.
You don't want to eat that one,
Squib?
bud.
Jebediah Squib, the Cajun catcher, he calls himself. Last week at the Dead Nettle Docks, Squib caught the heaviest pincosa on record. Got his photograph on the front page of the newspaper and everything. Now how am I going to rest while he brags and boasts about it every single night?
I'm not really sure. I can't help you there, Ned. And we just stick it in our vest, huh?
With its innards made of cotton and material scraps, the fish's weight was distinctly unimpressive.
It's true. Do you have anything else to say?
I decided to leave Ned to his fishing.
Okay.
Anything to report?
I'm keeping my eyes open.
Do you want to tell her about the fish? Maybe she'll take your picture?
Yes?
Hi.
Would you take my photograph?
Would you take my photograph?
Do you know how much the chemicals cost to develop those photographs? I'm on a limited budget here, McAllen. Unless you've done something notable, you're not getting into print.
We're not going to tell her about the rum runners because we need the rum. I think we better get going.
I think I better be going.
I've got my eye on you, McAllen.
What can I show her the fish?
I didn't think she'd be interested in that.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we got the scissors. I'm trying desperately to not use the hint system. Is there oh, twine.
I picked up the twine.
Okay.
Maybe she owed me 2.
Oh, okay, so now we got twine. Fantastic.
I hung the fish on the scales.
Yeah.
Nice try, Mac, but it'll need to be heavier than that to beat Squibb's record.
Okay. Ooh.
With its innards made of cotton and material scraps, the fish's weight was distinctly unimpressive.
I'm gonna have to put something in it. What am I gonna put? Put something in it. What? Oh, do I put the horseshoe?
With the
in it?
ripped seam as an opening, I placed the horseshoe inside the taxidermy fish. Now it was heavy.
Okay. Take that, Squibbs. Some dude I've never met. Totally not cheating. The Cajun catcher can kiss my butt.
Mac, does that say what I think it does?
It absolutely does.
You been holding back on me. That breaks Squibb's record.
McAllen,
There we go.
how does it feel to have decimated the town record in your first few hours on the island?
How did you hear about this so fast?
It's my job to know about things fast. Now, I'm asking the questions here. Where'd you get the fish, McAllen?
Well, it was a mighty battle on the southern coast.
Signs.
Fins strong as a motor, its mouth as fierce as a tiger's. I paused dramatically to allow my fishing prowess to wash over them.
What rod did you use?
Wooden one?
I mean, what make?
You know, I didn't use a rod.
You caught the fish without a rod?
It was more one-on-one. Mono, fisho.
You wrestled a fish?
And I won.
Did he just give him finger guns?
Well, as much as it pains me to say it, you're the cover story in the next edition of the Juniper Parish Gazette. And this is why I'm not getting a Pulitzer.
I've got to hand it to you, Mac. That fish is a whopper. I don't know how you got it, but as long as it keeps Squibb quiet at the porch party tomorrow, I ain't complaining.
Oh, never mind that you saw me put the horseshoe in the fish. Should I take the fish?
I'd had enough of carrying these suspiciously heavy fish around.
Okay.
I decided to leave it there.
We're leaving the fish. Don't look into that too much, Ned. Thanks. Okay, so let's go to her office. Maybe she's got...
Murphy! Have you seen the cover of the evening edition? I
You're
think we caught your
fast.
personality perfectly in that photograph. Naive, simple, unsophisticated.
Thanks.
Makes it all the more surprising that you actually accomplished something.
I wonder if I should have it framed.
That'll cost you.
Alright, we're taking the newspaper.
Hey, those cost money, you know.
But
Oh.
it has my photograph on it.
The Do Not Serve board down at Spinelli's bar has my photograph on it. But that doesn't mean I can just pick it up and walk out with it, does it?
Oh, please be a penny. How much does it cost?
I'd like to buy a newspaper.
Finally, I get something out of you loitering in here. That'll be 1 cent, please.
Here is a shiny penny.
I picked up the newspaper.
Nice.
Fewer people that saw it, the better.
Island newcomer breaks fishing record. Printed in Devil's Rock, Louisiana. Last week's record-breaking catch of the pincosa fish by local fisherman Jebediah Squibb has been rapidly smashed by a newcomer to the island, State Auditor Murphy McCallahan. With a face dribbling with naivety, simplicity, and bewilderment, Murphy McLean struggled to find the words to communicate his unlikely accomplishment. Was it beginner's luck? Foul play? Foul play? Look at us. We look ridiculous. I love it. Okay. Oh, it's October.
The headline read, Island Newcomer Breaks Fishing Record, with my photograph printed in black and white.
Very good. Can I... Okay, so let's put that up. Let's... I think we can move this.
I placed the dime into the gree-gree. That would work as the silver coin.
Okay, nice. No, I want to look at it. Okay, it marks them out. Okay, nice. Nice. Okay, so I think... You know what? Let's leave. I'm not doing anything suspicious. You don't need to worry about it, okay? I think we...
Carefully, I cut my photograph out of the newspaper.
What a nerd.
It was the photograph of myself I'd cut out of the newspaper. I wish I'd posed better.
I mean, she kind of just showed up behind you out of nowhere. Okay. We need to figure out how to stick it to that, though, right?
I was going to need something adhesive to stick it in with.
Ooh. I don't know, man. Okay. And see, we still have all of this stuff. It's not really getting... I mean, aside from the coins. Okay, so that is going to be used here. Oh, the billiards! That's where we're going to get the chalk. It's going to be the billiards chalk. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, my brain is working now. I'm remembering so many things. Okay, I think let's go to the summit because I think, do we use the yarn? Oh. I think... Oh, how's that for timing? I think... Okay, we took the... I'm gonna say carjack. I don't... What are they calling it? This thing? Screwjack. We took that from there. Don't we use the yarn? And... Okay, I think I remember. This guy is so clueless. Thank God.
I tied the twine to the uneven table and took up a hiding spot behind a nearby wall.
Yeah.
It was time to wake the dead. Hello? Hello? Why is it so dark in here?
Huh? Who's that?
I'm stuck.
This is how we're gonna get the nails.
Help!
Okay.
Mallory, if that's you again.
Get me out of this thing.
Oh no, not again. Mister, are you okay? I'm so sorry. I was told... Mister? Oh, God darn it! Next time I see that girl, I'm gonna have a peewee-sized coffin all ready for her. A few hours locked in one of those should adjust her sense of humor.
Damn, bro. The nails! You sly dog, Murphy. I mean, just... Nothing. Alright. Do you want to look at the... Did I get it? Yeah, get in there.
Searching the dead man's body was not something I wanted to do.
Don't blame you. So we're gonna take the nails. Sweet.
I picked up the handful of discarded coffin nails from the tin.
Okay, let's get out of here. And then we're gonna go and... Dun, dun, dun. We're gonna use the auger. Get us some room. Make us a good old-fashioned hand grenade.
Using the auger, I drilled a small hole in the barrel, and out poured rum.
Hell yeah. Okay, give me my stuff. Bottle. No. There you go. Get with the program, buddy. I'm telling you.
I filled the bottle with rum pouring from the barrel. Relief washed over me at the realization that I'd done it without getting caught by the two rum runners.
Spoke too soon? Hi.
Hey, Musket! There's someone out here!
Or so I thought.
Hey, fella, what do you think you're doing snooping around here? This is our church, you know, and it's closed.
I'm just here to do some praying. I didn't realize the clergy were equipped with revolvers nowadays. I'm with the Prohibition Bureau. We've got this place surrounded. No. I prefer not to get shot. It's a church, dude. I'm here to do some praying.
I'm just here to do some praying. Mainly praying that I get out of this situation without a puncture wound.
He's being a wise guy, Musket.
No, I'm not.
I'm the villain full of lead.
Oh!
But boss, it's bad luck to bump someone off in a churchyard. Now
Okay.
where'd you hear a nonsensical thing like that?
There you go.
I thought churches was hallowed ground, where sin and immorality would face supernatural punishment in this world or the next. Where do you get this stuff from? I told you, I do the thinking in this partnership.
While you're thinking, let me do an amazing escape. Okay. So I've got the nails. I've got the rum. Okay, I think we get the feather. What about the fort? The fort's the gunpowder, right? I don't... Yeah.
I could have tried squeezing my arms through the bars, but I already knew the barrel was too far away to reach.
Okay, really quick, let's put the rum in the
poured the rum
gree-gree.
into the gree-gree.
And then let's do nails, gree-gree.
I placed the coffin nails in the gree-gree.
And we should be 3 down. How am I gonna... Oh! The bone fragment! Is that gonna be... the skull? Okay, we might have to go to the manor. Okay, okay. What is the cat looking at?
There wasn't anything to do with the lantern.
Well, what is he pawing at?
It was no use. That cat was clearly more entranced by shiny things than the stranger outside the gate.
I don't think there's any way to get in. Oh, do we...
With the newly polished brooch gleaming, I angled it towards the lantern, catching the light and reflecting a red beam on the wall.
Sucker. Oh my god, okay.
I took a handful
What
of
a
the spilled
wild
gunpowder.
guess. Okay, so we got the gunpowder. Right, gree-gree.
I placed the gunpowder into the gree-gree.
Okay, I want to go to the manor. Back to the scene of the crime. Okay, let's go to the carriage house. Yeah, this. I wonder if that's going to be the bone that we need. How am I going to reach it? Oh, that says molasses on it. I didn't realize that. Is that what we're going to use to stick on the picture?
The barrel dangled from the rope like a piñata, but having this burst over my head would be the first step in getting tarred and feathered.
Okay, well, I've got it. Can I cut it?
I needed to think of something else.
Oh, really? Okay. The knife? Which we need to remember to give back to Ned. Yeah, oh, okay, it's the knife. Okay, got it. Picture? We're so crafty, dude.
Touch the back of the photograph to the molasses.
Okay, and then we stick
Thanks
it
to
in
the
there.
stickiness in the molasses, the photograph adhered nicely to the captain's license.
Oh boy, that we look like a very confident captain, don't we? We look like a Cornelius knot. Okay. But now we can get in here, right? Okay. Skull. Yes!
I reached up to the cow skull and dislocated its grisly jaw.
Okay, now my question is this. Does it just need the... Okay, it just needs a bone fragment. I didn't know if, like, maybe we went to the mill and ground it up. Okay, bone fragment. Can I just...
I placed the jawbone into the gree-gree.
Nice. Okay, so let's... You know what? Really quick. I don't... Let's see. Let's go to the mill. What do I have that maybe I can use? Do I use the bellows, maybe? And kind of puff
The
it in
blast
there?
of air may have dislodged some feathers, but there was no chance of them flying out the small opening. I needed to lure the chicken out.
Okay. Ooh. I'm back. Okay, look. How you like this? Felix.
My credentials.
If that is your real name. Don't look too hard.
You're telling me you are a captain?
I trust it's all in order.
I thought you said your name was Murphy McCallan.
That's right.
Then why does this say Captain Knott?
It's a pseudonym for marketing purposes. You've got to stand out nowadays. A cool name's a good way to do that. You didn't think Captain Hook was called Hook before the hand incident, did you? What would the odds of that have been?
Look, Sonny, the bylaws of this club only allow the club manager to verify a captain's license. And Mr. Perkins is enjoying his backgammon soiree with Mrs. Perkins and the ladies this evening, with strict instructions not to be disturbed. So I'll accept this for tonight, but try this again tomorrow night and it'll be another story. Now, with that said, a warm and hearty welcome to the Captain's Club. We sincerely hope you make use of and enjoy our facilities, and do please let me know if I can be of any assistance at all. We don't open for another hour, but if you'd like, you can head up now to acquaint yourself.
Thanks, Felix. You're a real one. Okay. Woo. Spin it.
While I was trapped on Devil's Rock, a map of the world wasn't going to be much use to me.
Alright, fine. Let's see. Ooh, cabinet? It's locked. Obviously. Oh, there's the chalk!
The cabinet was locked.
Get you that chalk, son. Nice.
I picked up the cube of billiard chalk from the edge of the table.
Oh my god, we're making so much headway. I'm so excited. Okay, you go in the Griggy
I
bag.
placed the chalk into the gree-gree.
Oh, why'd the
I
music stop?
considered playing a game, but the lack of balls and cues was going to be a roadblock.
Oh, maybe it didn't. Balcony. I'm assuming it's locked, but do you have any... Okay, it didn't. It didn't stop. I'm sorry. Just curious.
The door was locked.
Okay. Oh my god. This looks so cozy and nice. I love it. Switch.
The switch seemed to control the ceiling fans.
Am I...
The ceiling fans were off.
Yeah. Can you do anything with the windows? I don't know if we should turn... Should we leave? I'm gonna leave them off. I'm gonna leave them off. What are you gonna do about that? Okay. Get black feathers. Yeah. Proceed. While exploring the island, I found a chicken coop. Yeah. Cluck's just a... Wait, what? Who? Who's Cluck's? Just a chicken was in there, but she was going to need to be lured out. Oh, okay, he's saying the clucks of the chicken. I thought the clucks was a person. Lured out. Okay, before I click again, let me... Grain... Bugs. Aren't chickens omnivores? Like worms? Oh, okay, really quick before, okay, get out of here. Let's go down to the dock. We gotta give, I guess we're done with it. Should I keep the knife? Do you have any worms? I don't know. Damn it. Okay. Never mind. Yeah. Thinking the sack hanging on the Spirit Queen's crane might be helpful. Oh! I like how it presents it as we've already done it. Thinking the sack hanging on the Spirit Queen's crane might be helpful. I cut into it with the fisherman's knife from the docks and took a handful of corn. Okay, well, I'm glad we didn't give him the knife back. Bye, Ned. Sorry. Okay. Got it. I was doing so well. Okay, knife. Kniffy. Do your worst. Come on. Come on, Cornelius Knott. Okay.
I cut into the sack with the knife, revealing it to be full of corn.
Get you some corn.
I took the corn from the sack.
Good job. All right. We were all there. We saw you. Okay. Map. Baxter's Mill. Chanticleer. Cluck cluck. I got some corn for you.
I scattered the corn on the path. Mere seconds later, it attracted the attention of the curious chicken.
Oh. Somebody better be here to take care of that cute little chickadee. Take your sweet ass time, Chanticleer. There you go. What a champ. Okay, so now can we use the bellows?
Now that the chicken was enjoying the fresh air, there was nothing of interest in the chicken coop.
Are you serious?
Now that the chicken was enjoying the fresh air, there was no...
What do you mean?
Now that the chicken...
What?
I was glad nobody had seen that. I may have known how to handle a chicken drumstick, but wrestling the living version was altogether different.
Okay, so what am I supposed to do? Do I use the bellows on the chicken?
If the chicken didn't want me to touch it, perhaps a blast of air could do the trick.
Okay, maybe. Okay. But they're not black. That was really mean to do the chicken, by the way. Oh, wait. Do we dye them in the... okay, maybe... because there's like... isn't there ink or something? Let me make sure there's... okay. Yeah, I think there's... my god. Okay. I think we go and maybe dip them in the printing press. Why do you go around the thing? Whatever. Look at him go. Look at him go.
Anything to report?
I'm keeping my eyes open. I didn't want to get ink all over me trying to carry the canister around.
That's fine. Okay, don't look.
Delicately, I dipped the
There
feathers
you
into the
go.
canister of ink. When they emerged, they were dyed jet black.
Very nice. Okay. Into the gris bag
Place
you
the
go.
feathers into the gris-gris. I'd done it.
Yeah.
All 7 ingredients for the summoning spell.
Okay.
Now I needed to head back to the Spirit Queen.
Hallelujah, girl. You're gonna have a story soon. Don't you worry your pretty little head about that. Okay, Spirit Queen. Oh. Hello. Again.
I thought I'd find you out here, McAllen.
Okay.
How did you get out here before me?
Never mind that. This will be the last time, McAllen. I'm not your secretary. I don't know what you're up to out here, but I'll figure it out soon enough. But for now, let's hurry it up. These shoes are alligator skin, and I don't want the local fauna recognizing an old friend. Another telegram came through for you, marked urgent. Kip said you might be out here.
My boss again?
Got it in one.
Love that guy.
McAllen, report back immediately. Received word Grimes is deceased. Lack of resources has made this a waste of time. And I've cottoned onto your little stunt with the Friday signatures. When you get back here, sorting mail is gonna be the least of your worries. Sid Sinclair Auditing Company.
I couldn't believe what I was hearing. That night when I'd just seen a ghost, this telegram was almost more unbelievable. There was more to the Bellemore story than I could have ever imagined. Now I was being pulled away to a job I didn't want to work, a life I didn't want to live. Maybe it was time to do something a little foolish. Do I still have that prepaid reply?
Sure do. What do you want it to say?
I quit.
Tell him I quit. I couldn't believe what I'd done. I'd
you
quit my job
littered.
and opened the first chapter in my own
God.
adventure. But without a job, I didn't have a salary. Without a salary, I wouldn't have a place to live. And it suddenly became more important than ever that I find that treasure. For me this time.
at this guy taking charge of his life.
Murphy, have you found all 7 ingredients?
Yes.
Wonderful! Now it is time for the final step. Out of the darkness, the sadness, the fear, I command you, my servant, now to appear.
Ooh. Hello? Oh, okay.
I have returned, Master. What is your desire?
The ingredients have been gathered. The final step of the spell is ready. The focus.
The focus of the spell is whatever you are casting it upon. Bellemore Manor is where the ghosts reside. An image of Bellemore Manor is what you must use to direct the spell.
Murphy, do you have an image of Bellemore Manor we can use?
Oh, me? Oh, can we use this? Who do I give it to?
Yes, Murphy.
Okay.
That will work. Place it
Okay.
inside the gree as the final ingredient.
Okay. There you go.
I folded the magazine cover and placed it inside the gree-gree.
The spell is ready. Finally, the ghosts will be free again.
Hallelujah.
Open the gree, Murphy, and that will cast the spell.
Why are you doing it with a smile?
Some trepidation, I took the gree-gree from my pocket and with a deep breath, opened it.
Oh, housewarming. Summon the ghosts. Oh, ghosts. Guests, ghosts. What's the difference? Oh my god.
At last, I am free.
Oh,
Servant,
Bollocks.
what's happening?
I was never your servant.
I am your master.
Uh-oh.
You shall do my bidding. I command you.
don't you yell at him.
Mortal, you have served your purpose. No longer do I need to manifest as an ephemeral spectre.
Uh-oh.
Now my true spirit form is freed.
Loa, do as I say.
You are of no more use to me.
Oh. Snip, snap, patty, whack.
I wasn't sure what I'd just seen, but the voodoo fire raging all around me was all too real. I needed to get out, and fast.
But the voodoo fire's all around
I
you.
wasn't going to be able to put the flames out with my bare hands.
Oh.
Gazing into the spirit pool, I thought I could see formless faces gazing back at me.
Okay. Am I timed? This might be a timed puzzle, but I turned that off. Oh, do I do the thing? Okay, we do the thing.
Filled the bottle with water from the spirit pool.
Uh-huh. That doesn't seem like it would hold enough, but okay. Oh. Girlfriend! That is rude. Oh. Excuse me. Oh, no way! Well, that's not good. Great. This is why you don't mess with voodoo, y'all. Oh! The love antidote? Begin part 2. Sure, let's do it. The love antidote. Oh god, that wedding cake. Yum.
As I opened my eyes, I realized I had no idea where I was.
Here in the
Hello?
void, baby.
Hello? This wasn't good. I checked my hands and still seemed to be flesh and blood. What's happening? Where am I?
Oh! Jazz band.
Welcome
Sweet.
back to Bellemore Manor, Murphy McCallum.
Thank you.
Didn't expect to see you again so soon.
What's going on? Am I dead?
Don't be so overdramatic, Murphy. You're still very much alive. But you're the only person in the house that is. I'm afraid your actions have caused a good bit of trouble for us inhabitants of the house.
What's happened?
Let's see if you can figure it out. We're about to play a song, and Murphy McAllen, this one is for you.
Uh-oh.
All right, all you Bellemore Manor ghosts and ghouls, let's take it to a place where voodoo rules.
Ooh. Nice.
Foolish mortal, do you know what you've done? A house of spirits, but we know of one with evil intentions, and now no preventions to all their evil scheme. You're now implicated in this complicated supernatural dream. You cast the spell, now the deed is done. Evil's free, the plan has just begun. Without your detection, we'll have no protection from the Machiavellian game. You set them loose, so you'll have to deduce who is ill and who is to blame. And self-detested, we'll ask you questions 3. Draw on clues to solve the mystery. The lover, the poor, the devil, oh God. Questions surrounded in doubt. The officer, bride, the sailor, or guide, Murphy. Can you figure it out? Can you figure it out? The broken heart stolen by another. Tell us now, who is the lover?
Me. Oh, I think the officer was the lover. I think the bride was the lover. I think the sailor was the lover. Ooh. The officer?
I think the officer was the lover.
No?
A man of wealth, but the thing that he needs, he has a heart like any human bleeds. Is his wife fully known by the dollars he's grown? His heart overlooked for his deeds. A sunset life, no chance for dawn. Tell us now, who is the one?
I mean, I feel like it was the sailor who was the bride's initial husband. But I feel like there's gonna be a twist. Maybe the bride's the pawn. What if that's it? I mean, I feel like the sailor would be too... Okay, maybe let's go with the sailor. I feel like this is going to be a misdirection, though. Maybe the pawn was the bride. She was the pawn of her brothers. Oh, maybe the lover was the sailor, the pawn was the bride, and the devil was the officer. Maybe I did it wrong. Okay, let's just go with sailor. I think I screwed it up anyway.
I think the sailor was the pawn.
I could be overthinking it too.
A sailor let down a hideous track. His heart now twisted for a vile attack. She convinced him to kill, and he loves her still. What's his fate when love's not given back? Wicked spirits in evil revel. Tell us now, who is the devil?
Me. Okay. I think that's what they want us to chip, but I don't think that's what it's gonna be. Oh well.
I think the bride was the devil.
The Bellemore fortune with the brothers gone. The foolish sailor, her love for him are kind. She'll marry the man who can keep with the plan. For her heart, it's all that's the one. tried.
Ah, knew it.
Right. The real story might give you a fright.
Okay.
You gave your best guess, but it's not a success in these paranormal days. You sing a song, try to see where you're wrong. Try again while your hopes still remain.
Okay. We'll get another shot. All right.
Heart stolen by another. Tell us now who is the lover.
I think the sailor was the lover.
Someone in love and their love is true. Is it return? What is there to do? They're caught in the middle of baffling riddles. Is love what can carry them through? Sunset life, no chance for dawn. Tell us now who is the one.
Okay, I'm going with the bride. I think the bride might have been the pawn of the brothers. Okay, it's either the bride's the lover and the sailor was the pawn and the officer's the devil, or what I'm choosing now. I think the bride was the pawn.
I think the bride was the pawn.
A bride in love, but in some evil curse, immersed in voodoo and things perverse. She cannot protest, and her mind's not possessed of things that only get worse. Wicked spirits in evil rebel, tell us now who is the devil.
I think the officer.
I think the officer was the devil.
All right, let's see if we're right.
A phantom figure who's now in control. Black magic powers got things he stole. But maybe it's setback, but he's gonna get back, and we'll worry that goes now. Let's go.
Oh, is that right?
Maybe you listened and now
Oh!
you've done it. You took a gamble and you have won it.
Okay.
A bride in a spell and a sailor's farewell, and an officer pulling the strings. A hostage filled with voodoo, and yes, we know like you do. To fix it, we'll take some strange things. To test it, we asked you questions 3. You drew clues and solved the mystery. The officer, bride, and the sailor all died. Questions surrounded in doubt. The lover, the pawn, the devil are born. Murphy, you figured it out. And guess who must? The foolish boss. Find treasures trapped in hidden vaults. You may think you are done, but it's all just begun. It's time for the ghostly debut. So say trick or treat, 'cause there's a goal to defeat. And Murphy, we hope that you do. Or guess what?
It's over for you?
You'll have
Oh.
to lie to
Oh, that was a neat little segment, interactive song puzzle. Okay.
after that till.
Got it. Whoa, we got thunder and lightning. Nice. All right.
I was back in Bellemore Manor.
The Bellemore
Although
Boogie.
it was better than being dead, I didn't know what was awaiting me.
Very cool. Okay, so that's what it was. The sailor and the bride were actually in love, and the bride was a pawn. I'm thinking the officer was pulling the strings on the brother. I don't think the brother maybe wanted the sailor to be anywhere near their money. So, all right, I have a fire poker.
Who wanders to this ghostly trick? The prey that prays it will be quick. Do not blame that final try, for once he's in, he's sure to die.
Another ghost? Oh, this can't be good.
Welcome back to Bellemore Manor, Mr. McCallan. My name is Cordelia Lockett. I do hope I haven't scared you.
To be honest, I've had my fill of ghosts for today. Perhaps I should be running along.
I'm afraid you'll need to come with me. There is someone you need to meet.
Who?
Miss Bellemore.
You know, I don't think that would be such a great idea. We met twice already this evening, and I don't think she's taken much of a liking to me. What with throwing me off a balcony and pulling me into a spirit pool. Attempt to kill me once? Shame on you. Attempt to kill me twice? Shame on me, you know? I'll just go. It'll be like I was never here.
It's too late for that, Mr. McCallan. I really must insist.
What have I gotten myself into?
You quit your
Miss
job.
Bellemore, Mr. McCallan is here to see you.
I don't see anyone.
Oh Lord, she's crying. Hey girl.
I'm terribly sorry, Miss Bellemore. I wasn't trying to steal from you. I didn't know anybody was still here. And then I've gotten deeper into things than I expected, and Miss Bellemore? Why isn't she saying anything? Why is she crying?
This is all terribly exciting, isn't it? I'm afraid there's much more to this than you realise, Mr. McCallan.
Can she even hear me?
I don't think so, but keep trying to talk to her anyway.
What happened to her?
I can tell you all that I know, if you're brave enough to hear it.
I hope I am.
Can you stop being so creepy, Cordelia?
I was there on that night, all those years ago. And it wasn't Miss Bellemore who was to blame. The morning of the wedding, Mr. Rackham left a gift on Miss Bellemore's dresser. A small leather pouch with strange beads and strange markings. I shouldn't have been looking, but I saw her open it. It was black magic. Everyone had heard the rumours about Mr. Rackham, but I saw it with my own eyes. Miss Bellemore panicked. She threw the pouch into her music box, slammed down the lid to lock it, and threw the brooch into the fireplace. But it was too late. She was losing herself. I could see it in her eyes. Minutes later, she asked me to bring her fiancé to her room. It's bad luck to see the groom before the ceremony. She told him she didn't love him, but I don't think it was her speaking. He begged, he pleaded, his heart broke in two. He was devastated. I saw him head up the staircase to the balcony overlooking the garden. But oh dear, I didn't know what he was going to do. That evening, her wedding to that evil Mr. Rackham began, but it didn't go the way he had planned. Just before Miss Bellemore's lips formed the words, "I do," I could see the forces battling inside her. The real love within her resisting the forged compulsion of Mr. Rackham's curse, staring into eyes that were not those of her true love. And that battle of good and evil exploded. Just like that, everyone in the house was gone.
This is a very observant maid.
Trapping us as ghosts to remain here forever. For more than 30 years she's been like this, her mind trapped in an eternal battle between the true love in her heart and the evil magic trying to control her. More than 30 years of never-ending heartbreak. And while Miss Bellemore is trapped in torment, do you realise what you've done? You've summoned all the ghosts in the house, including Mr. Rackham, that manipulator, that occultist, that devil, the cause of Miss Bellemore's suffering. He's once again free to pursue his evil deeds, because you released him.
Sorry, I didn't know. Okay, if Abigail is under a spell, how was she able to attempt to kill me? Twice. Why is Rackham doing all this? What does he want? I have to do something. How can we stop him? Okay, well, why is Rackham... She wasn't trying to kill you. She was trying to stop you, dude. Okay, why is Rackham doing all this? What does he want?
Why is Rackham doing all this? What does he want?
He's after the same thing you are, the Bellemore treasure. But he's willing to do a lot more to get it. And he doesn't care who gets hurt in the process. I'd say he's a lot more committed than you are.
He just quit his job. He's got nothing to lose, baby. Okay, well, let's just ask the first question. If Abigail is under a spell, how was she able to attempt to kill me? Twice.
If Abigail is under a spell, how was she able to attempt to kill me twice?
Well, it's never happened before. Maybe she's losing the fight against Mr. Rackham's curse, and the evil inside her is growing more powerful. Oh dear, it's almost too terrible to think about, isn't it?
She sounds very suspect to me. Like the way she's talking, like she's going to turn on us in about an hour. Okay, I have to do something. How can we stop him?
I have to do something. How can we stop him?
I'm afraid I don't rightly know, but Miss Bellemore might.
Well, can she stop crying?
She managed to break out of the spell once, just at the moment of the explosion, when Mr. Rackham tried to carry out the wedding. Perhaps if you take her back to that moment, she might be able to break out of it again. To do that, you'll need to create a love antidote to Mr. Rackham's curse.
How do you know all
How can I
this?
create a love antidote?
Look in the mirror. In this reflection, she's as happy as she was on the morning of her wedding. And look, there in front of her, 4 wedding mementos and the echoed music of the wedding march.
Oh, flowers.
Each one a touchstone of that final happy time. If you could gather those 5 things, perhaps we might bring her back to the moment she escaped the spell, even if just for a moment.
Can I get her some waterproof
There's
mascara?
something else you should know. Mrs. Craddock, the housekeeper, has announced that all wedding preparations are to resume upon the orders of Mr. Rackham. He plans to repeat the wedding tonight. You don't have long.
But what if I break her out of the spell and she is evil now?
I think you'll just have to take that risk.
Maybe I should go. Try to find someone who knows more about this.
Oh, don't you know? You're just as trapped within this house as any of us ghosts. Try the windows, try the doors. We all have 1,000 times. But it's no use. If you want to escape, she's your only hope.
That can't be true. I haven't died. I can't be trapped here forever like you.
In moonlight's glow, a spectral cell, and whispers of an eerie spell. No one hears his silent shout, for once he's in, he can't get out.
Why you don't mess with voodoo, baby?
No amount of force or technique or desperate longing would open the door. Cordelia was right. I was trapped.
Very nice.
And as I looked around at the house that held me, I felt both dead and alive at the same time. Both awake and in a dream. Or a nightmare.
Oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. This almost looks like a Don Bluth movie. Oh, that was fun. I guess that door's
The only way I
unlocked.
could possibly free myself is to gather the 5 items to awaken the Ghost Bride, perhaps giving her a third and final opportunity to kill me.
Hooray. Okay. So obviously the ring is going to be on the sailor that's hanging out there. I do want to see something. Okay, so we have... Do we still have the fire poker? Can we use...
I couldn't do that.
Okay, I thought it said something about that earlier. Okay, so this is open now, I think. Get your butt in there, Murphy. Oh, hi. Hi. Ooh! Maybe we found the flowers in there. All right, machine. Okay, let's talk to pianist. Hello, my good sir.
Good evening. My name is Murphy McAllen.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. Ezra Hughes is the name.
Hello,
Pianist
Ezra.
for hire is the game. Got any events coming up that you can use a pianist at? I do weddings, christenings, bar mitzvahs, funerals.
You're still hustling for work? Isn't being a ghost an impediment?
Hey, when you're self-employed, you've got to keep that next paycheck coming in.
But you're trapped in the house.
Well, I admit I'm not normally based here, but Bellemore Manor makes a lovely venue.
It's true. How's the gig? Do you know where I could get some wedding music? I should get going. Well, how's the gig going in the afterlife, Ezra?
How's the gig?
It's the gig of a lifetime. Quite literally. I just didn't realize how short that lifetime would be. Still, I should be making out like a bandit at the end of it.
Why's that?
My contract says I charge overtime for time and a half. So far, we're 30-something years past my original end time.
Is there much to spend your money on when you're dead?
They say you can't take it with you. But I don't seem to be going anywhere at the moment, so why not find out?
There you go. Good attitude. You don't seem to have much of an audience. Are you local to Devil's Rock? Do you know where I could get some money? Well, are you local to Devil's Rock?
Are you local to Devil's Rock?
No, New Orleans, born and bred. Hard to grow up in the Big Easy and not fall in love with this music.
True.
Street performers in the French Quarter, brass bands on the balconies, parades at Mardi Gras. It's in the air down there.
So what brought you here?
Work. Figured I'd play a few gigs, make some cash. Next thing I know, I'm caught up in more drama than a Gilbert and Sullivan operetta.
Where did you find musical work here on Devil's Rock?
I got a full season contract down at the Calliope Theater. It was pure luck, really. The original pianist broke his arm.
How?
Before the renovation, that place was falling apart. 14 people in the audience watched as the stage gave out right in the middle of Claire de Lune. Pianist and piano falling straight to the floor into the basement.
Ouch.
Physically, he was fine. Emotionally, devastated for months.
Sounds like he went through a bad stage.
Don't seem to have much of an audience.
You don't seem to have much of an audience.
Most have gone through to the ballroom for the waltz. Still, at least it means I don't have the Southern Belle from hell hovering over me.
Who's that?
You'll know when you see her.
Oh, God. Yardley Bellemore was a performer too, wasn't he?
Yardley Bellemore was a performer too, wasn't he?
And more. Writer, director, producer, philanthropist. He's the one that bought the Calliope, fixed her up, and hired me. Once he came on board, that place got put on real shows.
Real shows?
Yeah. Before Yardley put up the funds, they were so broke they had to rely on sponsorships. The final year, Bon Tom Bakery funded everything. With conditions.
Conditions?
The shows had to be on brand. Before Yardley put a stop to it, we were looking at 3 Shakespeare plays that season. Romeo and Baguette, A Midsummer Night's Cream Cake, and Much Ado About Muffins.
Ooh. I'd pay money for Much Ado About Muffins. Do you know what happened to Yardley Bellemore? Okay.
Do you know what happened to Yardley Bellemore?
I haven't a clue. But you know what? I think I was one of the final people to see him alive.
Ooh, tell me more.
Oh, really?
He came down to the Calliope to offer me this gig for the wedding, and I overheard him talking to someone backstage after I had finished rehearsing.
What were they talking about?
Well, after Yardley scrapped the baked goods from Romeo and Juliet, he was after ideas to bring something new to the story. This fella was telling him about a place he'd found, an actual crypt. Such a missed opportunity, really. Can you imagine? Romeo and Juliet's tragic finale, played out in the Capulet tomb, the star-crossed lovers' final doomed moments in a real-life, honest-to-God crypt. The last thing I heard was them setting a date to check it out. And then, well, after that, no one ever saw him again.
Do you know who the man he was talking to was?
Rackham, I think they call him.
I
Don't
knew
know
it.
where his interest in the theater came from all of a sudden. I'd never seen him in any performances.
The brothers were co-conspirators with Rackham. Do you know where I could get some wedding music?
Do you know where I could get some wedding music?
I take request. It's part of my contract for the wedding. What are you after?
I need some wedding music to play to Abigail Bellemore, upstairs in her bedroom.
I might be able to move people with my music, Murphy, but there's no chance I can move this piano up to the
Looks like
second
you got a
floor.
recorder here. I should get going.
I should get going.
See you around, Murphy.
Thank you, Ezra. What is this?
Without knowing what it was, I didn't want to break it. I wondered if the pianist knew more about it.
Suitcase.
The pianist wouldn't have been happy with me rifling through his belongings.
Okay. Ezra. Sorry.
Good evening, Ezra.
Hello, Murphy.
What's the machine next to your piano? Piano.
What's the machine next to your piano?
That's my ticket out of hustling. A phonograph recorder. I'm going to compose and record a hit song. Something that'll sweep the nation, like those guys on Tin Pan Alley. I can record and release a song all across the country, and people will be able to hear me live in their living room.
But you're not live or living.
Damn,
That'll
dude.
be how I market myself. Anthems by apparitions, hymns by haunts. The magazines won't give you the time of day if you don't have some way of standing out. If I'm dead, it's better to be composing than decomposing.
How does the machine work?
You just put in a blank record and press record. There's an old one still in there if you want it. It's too worn for me to use anymore. The records have a thin layer of black wax on the outside, and the machine records the sound as grooves in the wax. Keep an ear out for me in a year's time.
Okay.
I should get going.
See you around, Murphy.
So, okay. Let's go ahead and take the record. I'm assuming we're going to come across maybe some wax.
I took the record from the recording machine. With its outer coating worn away with age, it wasn't in a state to record onto.
Okay. Ooh.
The shield was out of reach, but I didn't plan on jousting with any knights that day anyway.
Well, don't sell yourself short. Okay. This looks like a conservatory. Let's see here. Oh, hello. Overgrowth. We can investigate the Ooh, what is that? Oh, it's a rose. Okay. I mean, I know.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
You're Irish.
Why not?
You're still flesh and blood, aren't you?
That's right.
And to be ashamed of. But you'll end up see-through blue like me if one of those thorns nicks you. And don't try cutting them. Even so much as a snap and it releases a toxin so deadly you'll be on the ground within 3 minutes. Certainly keeps things exciting, doesn't it?
Not Irish. He said 3, not tree. Okay. Well, we're gonna talk to that man, obviously.
The macabre warning was definitely serving a purpose where it was. I decided to leave it there.
Smart man. All right, let's investigate the overgrowth. Follow down on the job there.
Watch out for that vine down there. Little bugger was trying to make a break for it earlier.
Oh, okay. Will do. I didn't have the slightest idea what the gardener was warning me about. Like a snake coiling around its prey, it soon became apparent.
Oh.
Help! Help!
What's all the fuss about?
This vine's got me. It won't let go.
Oh, she likes you, she does.
Well, the sentiment isn't mutual.
I've never seen the plant so attached to someone before.
Sir?
That's exactly the problem. Its hold was getting tighter. I needed to get away before I was dragged into the flower beds.
Alright.
Well, you didn't need to do that. I wasn't planning on doing the pruning till tomorrow.
What was that?
Just a Devil's Rock creeper. Oh, they do seem to have gotten a lot more active since I was last tending the garden, though.
First, the animals on this island had tried to eat me. Now, I was finding out the plants wanted a nibble too.
I see no kudzu around here. Fountain. Oh, we're gonna walk up here. Okay.
The fountain had long run dry, and the cracked, dusty basin was empty.
All right. Statue.
I couldn't see anything I could do with the statue.
Right. Okay. All right, let's talk to the gardener.
Good
fella?
evening.
Pleasure to meet you, young man. I'm Rupert Riddle. I'm the gardener for the Bellemore estate. And whom do I have the pleasure of meeting?
Murphy McCallan. Pleased to meet you.
Do excuse the state of the conservatory. After 30-odd years without so much as a pruning or watering, it's taken on a mind of its own. Don't be telling the Horticultural Society or I'll be having my golden trowel taken off me.
You've won awards for your gardening?
Oh yes. This conservatory is rather famous. Welcome, Murphy, to the Poison Garden.
Poison?
Why would the Bellemore brothers want a poison garden?
Why would the Bellemore brothers want a poison garden?
Academic interests, prestige, and morbid curiosity, I should think. Master Cecil liked to study them. Master Xavier used to collect them on his expeditions. And Master Yardley, Well, he just liked the theatricality of it all.
Isn't it dangerous?
Well, it all depends on how you use it, doesn't it? A few berries of deadly nightshade could kill a person or cure their headache. Hemlock killed Socrates, but I used it to treat my arthritis. These plants may be dangerous, but that's because they're powerful and mysterious.
From medicine to murder.
Exactly. The power to heal and the power to kill. That's what makes them so interesting.
Remind me never to get on the bad side of a florist.
What's the secret to growing your garden? That's quite an accent you've got. I need a bouquet. Can you help me? Okay. What's the secret to growing your garden?
What's the secret to growing your garden?
Plants need the same things as you and me, they do. Food, water, sunlight, and someone to chitter-chatter with.
You talk to your plants?
And sing.
Oh.
What kinds of songs do poisonous plants like?
Vaudeville, mainly. Tarara-boom-de-ay always goes down a treat. Tarara-boom-de-ay. I'm with plants all the day. To sing's the only way to grow my shrub display. Vegetation brings elation to me.
Brava. That's quite an accent you've got.
That's quite an accent you've got. Where are you from?
Jolly old England, just outside Bristol. God's own country. The green and pleasant land where my love of horticulture bloomed. I caught the gardening bug at an early age, you see. Histoplasmosis. I was in hospital for 8 months, all told. But trapped in those 4 wipe-clean antiseptic walls, staring at a pot of plastic philodendrons, why, it just grew my love of all things botanical.
Why did you move to Devil's Rock?
I came over with the Bellemores, didn't I? Got myself a little cottage on the edge of the estate near the mausoleum. Bugger if I can get to it now, though. Shame, too.
Why's that? Do you miss home?
Oh, I think I left the gas on. Wouldn't want an accident now, would I? Could be the death of me.
Ah, at least he's got a sense of humor. What are you working on at the moment?
What are you working on at the moment?
I suppose I ought to be pushing up daisies. But death isn't going to stop these green fingers. So I'm getting right back into it where I left off, tending to these plants. It's not quite the same as it used to be, I must admit.
How so?
I suppose, being dead now, they've lost some of their allure. It used to be that one prick of the finger, one wipe of the nose, one accidental inhalation of a seed, and that would be the end of it. Things just aren't as exciting anymore.
Let's see. We'll ask all of them, but let's get to the most pertinent. I need a bouquet. Can you help me?
I need a bouquet. Can you help me?
I'm a gardener, not a flower arranger, Murphy.
Is there anything in here I can take without it killing me?
I'm afraid the only non-poisonous plants were those down in Abigail's flower bed. She had her own little area that I used to help her with. There's only that one flower that stayed alive in the whole conservatory. Funny that.
What's funny about it?
That's the same flower bed Abigail used for her bouquet the night things went awry.
That'll be perfect.
It's Abigail, surrounded by thorns, a.k.a. her brother and Hockham, whatever the hell his name is. Is there a way to get rid of the thorns?
Is there a way to get rid of the thorns?
Oh, certainly. A good drenching with alcohol should kill them off.
Okay. What's the statue of?
Who's the statue of?
Statue of?
Oh, him. He's from an old Indian fable the Bellemores used to have read to them as children. It was a gift Cecil Bellemore gave his brothers a couple of years before he disappeared. Quite the conversation piece.
Will you be attending the wedding?
Will you be attending the wedding?
Me? Get an invitation? I'm not sure overalls would meet the dress code. But it's a good thing, too. I wouldn't trust that Rackham with a hosepipe on a hot day.
Why not?
Well, it's not like me to tell tales. But it wasn't long before the Bellemore brothers started to disappear that Rackham was in here asking about the poison plants. Very suspicious timing, if you ask me.
You think he murdered them?
I couldn't possibly say.
What was the statue's story about?
What was the statue's story about?
A young Maharaja prince who sold his kingdom for a single coin, all so he could use it to save the love of his life.
How romantic.
I suppose, if you're into that sort of thing.
I guess you're not. Okay. Thanks for your time.
Thanks for your time.
Before you go, you wouldn't do me a favor, would you?
What kind of favor?
Well, I was just wondering how that flesh and blood thing is working out for you.
Excuse me?
It's just, and I don't mean to impose, but my eternal frustration is that I have 187 different ways to die in this conservatory, but I was never able to test any of them out.
Oh my
Now that we've
god.
all discovered death isn't quite so conclusive, I was wondering if you'd want to help out.
Oh
Help
boy.
out how?
Well, we could test out some of the plants on you.
They'd kill me.
Fingers crossed.
The dainty old man's eyes glowed with unrestrained excitement at the mention of murder. His dottery demeanor offered a complete contrast to his apparently homicidal tendencies. He was like a tortoise holding a machine gun.
Don't make such a drama out of it. We could put it in a nice pie and maybe some herbal tea. I know the recipe for a lovely cobbler.
Definitely not. Let's cross that possibility out right now.
I was only asking. Maybe let me know if you change your mind.
Uh-huh. Pots.
I couldn't see anything alive in the plant pot, despite the gardener's best efforts.
How is he able to hold that? Okay. Let's let's leave before he needs any more favors. Okay, can we go up here? There's nothing else. Okay, so we know what we need to do with that. Alcohol for that plant. So let's see if we can get to the store.
That is an insult to my honor.
Oh, Lord
I didn't
Jesus.
know you had any honor left to insult.
Boys, you don't want to be fighting over little old me.
Tallulah, this man is nothing but a scoundrel. Then you, brother, are a no-good fraud.
What did I just walk in on? Jeez. Okay. Whew. Oh, bookshelves. Or stairs. Okay. What are we doing? I hit the bookshelves.
I wondered if the shelves held any books on battling ghostly curses, but that seemed a little too niche.
Right. Okay. Table.
Now wasn't the time to rearrange the furniture.
Oh, come on. All right, let's talk to Tallulah May here. Oh, I'm sorry, debutante.
Good evening, miss.
Oh, another fine young gentleman.
My name's Murphy McCallan. Pleased to meet you all.
Back off, Peanut. Yeah, keep walking. We were talking to the lady first.
Now, boys, we must be welcoming to our new friend. My name is Tallulah LaRue. I expect you've heard of me. My daddy owns the LaRue Oil Exchange. We're the richest family this side of the Mississippi.
But don't be getting any ideas. Tallulah, don't you think this gentleman is a little beneath you? He looks so poor, he probably waves a popsicle around and calls it air conditioning.
Damn!
Let's not be rude to him just because he's less fortunate. You boys be welcoming and introduce yourselves.
If we must. I am Humphrey Tallulah. And I am Orville Tallulah of the Tallulah Textiles Company.
I think you made the pants I'm wearing.
He was really happy about that. What's that in your hand, Miss LaRue?
What's that in your hand, Miss LaRue?
This is my invitation to the wedding. It allows me to bring one guest with me, but I seem to have made a teensy tiny mistake. I've invited both boys all the way out here to Devil's Rock when I can only take one of them into the wedding. Now, both of these fine fellows are here and want to attend with me, and I just don't know who I should pick.
You mean you two don't have an invitation?
We may not know the Bellemores, but we do know this southern magnolia before us. We were brought to Devil's Rock by passion.
Lord have
I was brought to
mercy.
Devil's Rock by taxi.
If you're not using the invitation, perhaps I could take it off your hands. Were you friends with Abigail Bellemore? Are those pistols they're holding? Yes, they're gonna have a southern duel. Were you friends with Abigail Bellemore?
Were you friends with Abigail Bellemore?
Friends may be a bit of an exaggeration, but I'd seen her around at the debutante balls before she got engaged to that sailor. I mean, really, what was she thinking?
You don't think they should have gotten engaged?
What's the point? Mr. Rackham was an improvement. I do love the powerful.
Uh-huh. Are those pistols they're holding?
Are those pistols they're holding?
Orville and I ranked top of the leaderboard at the Tallahassee Gun Club. Perhaps take that as a warning to back off.
All right, if you're not using the invitation, can I take it off
If
your hands?
you're not using the invitation, perhaps I could take it off your hands?
I don't think so, knucklehead.
Miss LaRue is going to need that invitation for when I accompany her. Over my dead body? Have you seen yourself? You're already dead.
These two gentlemen seem pretty heated.
I just hope it doesn't come to blows. I'd be
Yes, you
happy to
do.
marry either of these gentlemen one day, if only I could choose between them.
If you did end up marrying one of them, would that make your name Tallulah Talagula?
That's right, and my middle name is Beulah. Rolls right off the tongue, doesn't it?
How are you going to decide who to take to the waltz, Miss LaRue?
How are you going to decide who to take to the waltz, Miss LaRue?
I just don't know if I could decide. I think I'll have to leave it to the boys to decide for me.
Choose me, Tallulah. I'm the one who inherited our family's good looks, I assure you.
You're twins.
Your reflection hides when you walk past a mirror. I have the southern elegance she desires. Elegance? You have all the elegance of a drunken pelican. I believe the lady would be better suited for a man of my sophistication. Sophistication?
Oh,
You
Lord.
have all the sophistication of a rodeo clown. It's my bravery that she needs.
Good.
Bravery? You'd run away from a June bug. If you think yourself so brave, then we must put it to the test. Brother, I challenge you to a duel. Not if I challenge you first.
Gee, I wouldn't want a duel to take place because of little old
Girl.
me. But if that's how things have to be, let's get the guns on the table, boys.
McCallum, you shall be the adjudicator.
Oh, Lord,
I shall?
no.
I'm glad you've agreed.
What?
What exactly does that entail?
In order for the duel to be fair, an independent third party must load the pistols and declare the victor.
But I've never loaded a pistol before.
Don't worry, McCallum. A donkey with a lobotomy could do. You have at least half a chance.
Okay, let me tell you something. Nothing hurts worse than a legitimate Southerner insulting you. Okay, loading a pistol. Powder.
One at a time, I poured the powder into the muzzle of the pistols.
Okay. Shot.
I then dropped the shot into each muzzle.
Okay, ramrod.
Finally, I patted the contents down with the ramrod.
Aim and fire, boys.
No pussyfooting around here, boys. I want to
Is that
see
fair?
some action. If you miss, you're not the man for me. Fire! Well,
I've been hit. Me too.
In any other situation, this would have been a tragedy, but it quickly became clear that a duel to the death wouldn't be conclusive when the duelists were both already dead.
Yeah.
neither of you missed? Well, sorry, boys, but I think that's a draw. What a terrible waste of everybody's time.
I am slightly disappointed, I must say. Can I take your umbrella or your parasol?
Miss
Sorry.
LaRue, would you mind if I borrowed your parasol?
Don't be silly, Murphy. It's a beautiful evening outside. You have no use for it. But I'm sure I can be of help to you if the weather turns sour.
Uh-huh. Okay. So I guess that's a no-go. We can go there. What's basement? Y'all have fun. Ugh. Oh.
Walking into the cellar, I was hit by the pungent smell of rotting wood and mildew. 3 decades without upkeep hadn't been kind to this section of the house, and it was now knee-deep in floodwater.
Okay, we're gonna have to do something with it. Oh. Let's see. Danger. Magnetic carriage. Theater rotation. Orrery track. Barrel lift. Electrograph. Lightning rods. Ground. Stuck wire.
The label read electrograph, orrery track,
Orrery track.
theater rotation, magnetic carriage.
Danger. Okay. So it's stuck.
The wire had corroded into the fuse box. I couldn't budge it with my hands.
What is this stuff? Are those nunchucks?
I took the handful of candles from on top of the fuse box.
Okay. Wine rack.
The wine racks were largely bare. What few bottles remained were cracked and empty.
Can I turn the switch?
I flipped the switch, but nothing happened. It seemed the barrel lift lacked power.
Okay, is that not anything? Barrel. Okay, wait.
I couldn't do anything with it.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to find a cable, I guess. Got it. Okay, so I picked up some candles. I have the record. Question. Oh, okay. I thought maybe it changed to the things that What's-Her-Face needs. Are we still... Let's talk to Humphrey.
Hi there.
Keep walking. I don't have time to waste on you.
Nice. Okay, we're not even gonna bother with you, Orville.
Did I hear gunshots through there? It's like being back at Alameda during the war.
What happened there? A battle?
No, my second wedding. The father of the bride didn't appreciate me canoodling with the maid of honor.
Lord.
Got all the locals to run me out of town. Talk about a shotgun wedding. You, boy, are you one of the staff? Is the wedding ready to begin?
Ready to begin? Goodness gracious, but I haven't found my Bible.
Sorry, I'm just a guest too. I don't think the wedding's happening until later tonight. Or not at all, if everything went to plan.
Just enough time for another drink, then.
Father, you don't have anything to say about that? Oop, vase. Oh, for the flowers?
I
Maybe.
picked up the vase. The delicate porcelain and hand-painted ornamentation, it looked like it must have been worth a fortune. Ming Dynasty, perhaps?
Fosket, why is that young man picking up that chamber pot?
I have absolutely no idea.
Or perhaps not.
Yeah.
It was an old chamber pot, hopefully thoroughly cleaned.
I hope not. Okay. Pot. Don't touch
I've
it.
previously seen small pots hung in fireplaces like this contained water in order to humidify the room, especially when tobacco was being smoked. In this case, however, the pot was empty.
I did not know that. Okay, well, let's, ooh, glass. What are you drinking? In front of a priest, dude? Taxidermy.
After my escapades with the fish and its hidden horseshoe, I had had quite enough of taxidermied animals.
Don't blame me. All right, let's talk to the Colonel. How's the fried chicken going, Colonel?
Good evening.
Good evening, my boy. I'm afraid you'll have to speak up. Old army injury, you see. Care to join me for a drink?
Colonel Bloom, how many times must I warn you about your predilection for hard drinking?
It's not hard drinking.
I think he's Irish.
It's very easy. What do you say, my boy? You care for a nip?
I probably shouldn't. I'm a little preoccupied at the moment.
Well, don't go saving it for the toast. You'll be waiting decades.
See, this is what I was talking about. This is the kind of ungracious, ungentlemanly behavior that will spell your doom, Colonel.
Stop trying to threaten me with eternal damnation, Fosket. If it was going to happen, it would have happened by now. I'm pretty sure I'm dead at this moment, and I don't see any evidence of women playing harps. Just you harping on at me.
All right. Did you see much action in the army?
Did you see much action in the army?
I killed 4 men.
From food poisoning, Colonel Bloom's title is an honorary one for services to catering.
The Cattle King is what they called me. I owned farms from New Orleans to Tallahassee. Beef, leather, dairy. It was a roaring trade.
Or at least a mooing one.
Those cows, they were my army. I tell you, everything a man needs can be provided by a good troop of cows.
Herd of cows.
Of course I've heard of cows. I was just talking about them.
The odd couple here. What are you drinking, Colonel?
What are you drinking, Colonel?
Alcohol!
Good hearty rum. It'll put fire on your chest and hair in your belly. Ooh.
And perhaps it is time to consider whether you have drunk too much of it, Colonel. Or perhaps give it up altogether.
I could easily give up alcohol. I've already done it hundreds of times.
I think you'll find the time between one glass and the next does not count as teetotalism. Perhaps we should be grateful to the Lord that your glass remains empty.
Are you looking forward to the wedding?
Are you looking forward to the wedding?
I'm looking forward to it being over.
Hallelujah.
In my opinion, being stood up at the altar for 33 years is a pretty bad sign. Not what strong relationships are made of.
And you should know, Colonel. You've only had hundreds of them.
Do you think the bride and groom should be together?
That Rackham's a slimy character, and no mistake. Oh, by God, he's a good businessman. Trickier than a magician's rabbit that's gotten stuck on a particularly difficult crossword puzzle. But all that don't amount to a hill of beans if you're not enjoying life. I don't know whether to hate the guy or envy him.
Both are sins, I think you'll find, Colonel.
And not even the best ones. Do you know what's wrong with society nowadays, Murphy? Drink, guns, and women.
Damn.
There's just not enough time for them all.
This man, I swear to God, have you ever married, Colonel?
Have you ever married, Colonel?
Oh, yes. I've been married for 47 years.
Yes, but to 9 different women.
It still counts.
His shortest marriage was 2 days, and that's only because they couldn't find him to serve the annulment papers.
I ended up in a bordello in East Nevada with half the members of the Albuquerque Militia Marching Band. Best honeymoon I've been on. Some lovely girls.
Lord forgive him, for he knows not what he does.
That's not what the girls were telling me.
Son.
Excuse me. I'll be back.
At your leisure, my boy. I have nowhere to go and nothing to do.
Idle hands are the devil's playthings.
Try idling your mouth for a change, you old curmudgeon.
You're going to hell for that, Colonel. All right, Vicar.
Good evening.
Hello, my child.
Oh, don't get him going again.
And what is your name?
Murphy McCallan.
Hello, Murphy. I am Father Foskett, spiritual shepherd of St. Juniper's Parish. Have you seen the good book?
I'm not the most religious person, but I have read parts.
No, I mean that rather more literally. I've lost my Bible and have no idea where I put it. Have you seen it?
I haven't, I'm afraid.
Pity.
Okay, so I feel like we're going to have to find his Bible. Are you here for the wedding? Why else would he be here? Have you two gentlemen know each other long? Is St. Juniper's your church? I'm not the most well-read on religion, but shouldn't you be in heaven by now? Wow. Call out. Are you here for the wedding?
Are you here for the wedding?
I am officiating the wedding. With everything that's gone on in the house, we must thank God we have someone like me to keep us on a righteous path.
I've been told that Abigail Bellemore doesn't really want to marry Rackham.
I've been told that Abigail Bellemore doesn't really want to marry Rackham. You need to call the wedding off.
We shall stick to the system, young Mr. McCallan. Objections should be heard during the ceremony, not before, when all parties may articulate their feelings on the matter. These things are greater than you and I, you know. Until then, we must treat the wedding as the joyous occasion it is.
But it's not. What do you think of Abigail Bellemore?
What do you think of Abigail Bellemore?
A little headstrong, in my opinion, but a lovely young lady. I baptized her, you know. She grabbed my nose as I held her over the font, right up the left nostril. Wouldn't let go until her brothers distracted her with a teddy bear. Still, she's a very caring girl.
Just not two ecclesiastical noses.
She's being possessed by the devil, by the way. Have you two gentlemen known each other long?
Have you two gentlemen known each other long?
Gentleman's a stretch.
Don't be so hard on yourself, Foskett.
But yes, we've known each other since we were teenagers. We used to be roommates in college. But while I focused on my studies, the Colonel here focused on extracurriculars. I made it my duty to keep him on the straight and narrow path.
And thankfully, you haven't done a very good job of it.
I was about to say, St. Juniper's your church.
Is St. Juniper's your church?
That's right, young man. A beacon of godliness on an otherwise spiritually desolate isle.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news,
yeah.
but I think St. Juniper's been taken over by rum runners.
Criminals? In my church? Good God! They must be removed immediately.
Let's not be too hasty. They sound like my type of gentleman. That's the type of church I can see myself attending.
I could do with less of your opinions, thank you. Many things can be preserved in alcohol, Colonel. Dignity is not one of them.
These two are delightful. I'm not the most well-read on religion, but shouldn't you be in heaven by now?
I'm not the most well-read on religion, but shouldn't you be in heaven now?
Gold standard question, my boy.
Well, I'll admit this isn't what I expected.
Perhaps the good book has some missing passages.
I think we can do without your theological input, Colonel.
Is there a way to fix it?
Well, that's precisely what I'm doing, young man, as we speak.
It looks like you're just sitting in an armchair.
You don't see the metaphorical cogs whirring around in my head, the tick and the tock of the thanatological matters in my mind. To the layman, I might appear to be just sitting in an armchair, but in reality, I am studying the Bible, or at least I would be, if I hadn't lost it.
You've lost it, all right.
God bless them both. Do you think it might be voodoo keeping you here?
Do you think it might be voodoo keeping you here?
Voodoo is nothing but mumbo-jumbo misdirection.
Damn.
I fear we may be in limbo. Some devilish force has interrupted the supernatural order of things.
I think Rackham may be practicing black magic. Dun, dun, dun.
I think Rackham might be practicing black magic.
That is an extraordinary accusation. I refuse to hear another word of it. He is a God-fearing man who always attends the sailor services, and he has donated generously to the church.
You are biased.
My vacation fund. The culprit here is that awful sailor Abigail was going to marry. It is precisely because Miss Bellemore's marriage to Mr. John Rackham was interrupted that we are still here. And why we must continue the wedding as planned tonight. It shall be our way out.
You are going to be proven wrong.
I'd best be heading off.
God be with you.
Oh, that's a quick change of archway. Let's see what's through here. Ah. Yeah, he's got the ring. Okay. Oh, hello.
I needed to be outside if I wanted to reach the tree.
Yeah. Okay. Trophy room. Okay, so I came in this door. Where does this go? Oh.
Stepping through the doorway, I found myself in an ethereal black void that stretched in every direction. Draped in green fog, all I could see were staircases floating in all directions.
Oh my god.
In the center, an eternally ticking clock.
Can I go back? Okay, what's through this door?
Is that little whippersnapper playing on the staircases again?
No, it's not him this time. But how that wayward whelp's mother allows him to run riot through that cursed room baffles me. When it comes to Sebastian Pock, I think King Herod might have had a point.
Ooh. Oh, calm down, father. Lord. Oh, okay, that's where that leads. Doors, what's through here?
Hold it right there. The
Oh,
dance
no.
is about to begin. I shall deal with you afterwards.
Oh. Wait, what? Dance steps, Joyette, promenade, carousel, Joyette, Vinay? What is this? Like I'm supposed to be hitting this. I don't get it.
The skill, the movement, the passion. It certainly gets the blood pumping. Now then, do you have an invitation?
Shoot.
An invitation?
To the waltz. This celebration is only for wedding guests.
Oh.
We have all manner of help running around the house who certainly aren't invited to the festivities. Imagine the smell. If you want to come in, you'll need to retrieve it. Rules are rules, and it's my job to enforce them. I am Mrs. Elaine Craddock, housekeeper of Bellemore Manor. Who are you, anyway?
Murphy McCallan. I'm just a visitor.
Evidently.
Hey, let's talk to this lovely lady some more. Oh, she's got a headache. It's just not going as planned. Can I have some of the cake?
The wedding cake was tempting, but I
one
wasn't
of the
getting
things we
past the
need.
housekeeper
Okay,
without her
fine.
approval. Good evening, Mrs. Craddock.
Oh, are you still here?
Yeah. You need to stop the wedding. Please, could you let me in to see the waltz? How long have you worked at Bellemore? Let's start with this one.
How long have you worked at Bellemore Manor?
I've been here since the final finial finished off the cupola. Before even the Bellemores themselves moved in, I was getting this house ready for them. It is a position I was bred for. I may not have blue blood, but I should think it's at least a shade of plum. I spent 17 years at some of the most prestigious all-girls schools, you see, followed by training in Blenheim Palace for 3 years and subsequent coveted positions with some of the finest families in England.
Well, I'm glad you managed to escape all that and come here.
I can quote you Mrs. Beaton's book of household management in my sleep.
It was an interesting offer, but I couldn't think of any situation where I'd need that, short of terminal insomnia.
Okay. You must know Bellemore Manor quite well.
You must know Bellemore Manor quite well.
Like the back of my hand. Built between 1885 and 1888 in a mixture of antebellum and Victorian styles, and designed by the Bellemore brothers themselves.
Interesting.
Until, of course, they disappeared after living here only a year.
Why did they decide to build it on Devil's Rock?
Well, the island is exceptionally well placed for trade between the United States, Europe, and the Caribbean. When the Bellemore brothers were looking to relocate, it was Mr. Rackham who recommended Devil's Rock. It's just a pity about the name.
You speak very highly of Mr. Rackham.
The Bellemore brothers may have had expertise in exploration, innovation, and public relations, but it was Mr. Rackham that pulled those 3 threads together into the beautiful business tapestry that benefits us all.
Right. Do you know anything about this treasure of Bellemore Manor?
Do you know anything about the treasure
It's
of Bellemore
her.
Manor?
She's the
The
treasure.
stuff of whimsy.
Oh.
The Bellemore family had their capital invested in stocks and bonds, not hoarded in a heap like some fairy tale dragon. And don't even think about snooping around the house looking for anything, or I shall have you removed from the premises. If anyone would know of a secret treasure hidden in this house, it would be me.
You can't have me removed because I can't leave, so... All right, you need to stop the wedding.
You need to stop the wedding.
I shall do no such thing. The preparations have begun on the order of Mr. Rackham himself, and I shall see to it personally that his wishes are carried out.
But he wasn't the original groom. He's an imposter.
Another word like that, and I shall have you escorted out of the house.
Good
luck trying.
Yeah.
I seem to be rather supernaturally stuck here.
Mr. Rackham is a fine man. Motivated, determined, ambitious, rich, and roguishly delectable. Precisely the type of person a well-to-do debutante like Miss Bellemore should be marrying.
Not if she doesn't love him.
Love is not important amongst families of blue
Oh my
blood.
gosh, you people are
what
such
matters
snobs.
is lineage, inheritance, and continuity.
Ugh.
That last-minute change of heart she had last time was the best decision she ever made. She'll be far better off with Mr. Rackham than she would be with a... sailor.
She sputtered the word with such disgust I half expected her to scrub herself clean afterwards.
I mean, really, what was he going to do for her? Fetch her a fish supper, clear the decks, and sing the sailor's hornpipe? Do you get a funny feeling when your wealth keeps on depleting? You should never marry sailors when your funds run low.
Oh, excuse me. There are some who think Rackham has duplicitous intentions.
There are some who think Rackham has duplicitous intentions.
The green-eyed monster. Mr. Rackham is exactly what is needed to get this household back on the straight and narrow.
What do you mean?
I don't like to speak ill of the dead.
Especially now that you're one of them?
Indeed. But I'm afraid that the Bellemore brothers were becoming increasingly unusual before their disappearances. Their interests veered away from the economic and turned towards the esoteric. And now look where we are.
You think the Bellemore brothers caused you all to be trapped in the house?
Perhaps not directly, but their decisions certainly led to it. To find out the Bellemore brothers were inviting sinners into this house when I gave this household the best years of my life.
And the best years of your afterlife now.
I am a servant to serving, but even I have limits.
All right, please, could you let me in to see the waltz?
Please, could you let me in to see the waltz?
Certainly not.
You know, you're the second person tonight that won't let me in somewhere. I'm beginning to take this personally.
The guests at this wedding are titans of industry and jewels of the aristocracy. Industrialists from Chicago, magnates from Philadelphia, dukes from England. And you are?
A now unemployed auditor from Yonkers.
Precisely.
But I'm alive, so take that, Sweet cheeks. All right.
Thank you for your help.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. All right. Love her. Okay, so... Oh, wait. Oh, that'll be the wax. Can I put... Okay, go. Can I put the candles in here and melt it and then use it for the record? Oh, don't mind me, fellas.
I dropped the candles into the empty pot hanging in the fireplace. They soon began to melt and bubble. Double, toil and trouble.
Goodness gracious! That isn't more satanic sorcery, is it?
Yes, it
I'm
is.
sorry, I was just quoting Macbeth.
Well, don't.
Okay. And now...
Carefully, I dipped the record into the molten candle wax.
You go, Murphy.
Once pulled out, the thin layer of wax rapidly cooled, leaving me with a blank reset record.
Sweet dude. Alright, hi, you guys still going at it? Alright. Hey, Ezra. Okay, dude. Look.
I placed the freshly reset record back on the recording machine.
Okay. Hey, Ezra.
Excuse me, Ezra, could you play the wedding march?
A request? Sure thing, Murphy.
Thanks, dude. The bride, all dressed in white. I don't know the rest of it. Sounds more like a harpsichord than a piano. All right, we got one thing, dude. Very nice.
Thank you very much.
Heck yeah, dude.
I clicked off the machine and picked up the newly recorded record.
Hot diggity dog. We got one thing down. Okay, so let's go upstairs and see if we can put this. And then we'll Oh, we never went down here, damn it. Okay. Bride school duel. Hey, Cordelia Lockett. Can we go in these places? Alright. Hey, girl. Don't mind me. Can I not, like, go out on the porch?
I placed the record into the phonograph. Still, without a horn, it wasn't going to play.
Okay. Can we go out on the balcony? I know we can't leave, but... Remember when we were thrown out here? And that, isn't it fun? Lord have mercy. Balcony. What in the world? Toolbox. Okay. It's got a cord. Oh, damn it. Okay. Ooh. How do I get up there? Damn it. You guys. I want to get up here. Oh, that would be such a cool bedroom.
I couldn't see an easy way up to the cupola.
Okay. How railing. Get over here. Look at this. Look at it.
Whoa! As I rounded the corner of the balcony, I saw that the walkway had dropped away, the mortar crumbling after decades of neglect. The ground was a long way down.
Okay. That's a toolbox?
I couldn't reach the toolbox from the balcony.
Yeah, no, I know. How many? 1, 2, 3? They've got 3 chimneys. Probably a couple over on that side, too. Cable.
From down on the balcony, the cable was out of reach.
Yeah. Okay. So we've got part of the record. I'm curious. It's gonna be in here, I think, probably. Yeah, get flowers, get veil. Ring, I know where that is. I know where the cake is. We're at least halfway done with the music. Flowers, we need alcohol, which actually might be down in the cellar, which is flooded. Okay, so this is where I'm going to leave everything. We have quite the laundry list of things to do. But we're on our way. We're on our way. And we're meeting some very fine, interesting characters. But thank you all for joining me. I surely do appreciate it. And tomorrow is Thursday, so I will see you for some Thursday thrills and chills. So stay tuned and just keep an eye on the channel, because apparently, even if you're subscribed to a channel, apparently YouTube isn't putting subscription channels in people's feeds anymore or something. I don't know. It's YouTube. Who the hell knows at this point? But you all take care. Have a great Wednesday, and I will plan to see you all tomorrow. Toodaloo, everyone.